Welcome back to the channel everyone. This is a 5x5 video, and while I trust you to know what that means, I'm still going to tell you anyway. Today we're talking about 5 rules on how you can do your hotel buffet or your Sunday brunch right without ever having to worry about gaining weight while on a vacation or any other time that you are eating at a buffet. We're going to do all of this in under 5 minutes. Buddy, are you excited? Without further ado, let's roll. And number 1 is also stage 1 of your buffet, merely because it makes the most amount of sense from a biological standpoint. Eat your fruits first. You see, every time you go for your omelets, your toasts, your pancakes, your parathas, and then your fruit, the fruit just kind of ends up piling on top of all of that in your stomach. It then starts to quite literally rot inside your body, while your stomach is busy breaking down and digesting all the other complex foods that you ate before the fruit. You must apply this rule not just to your buffet grubbing but to your life as well, and here's why. You see, every time you eat your fruit after your meal, not only do you risk losing the nutritional value from that fruit, but the idea that you're putting something that looks like this in your body is number 2, and here begins the second stage. Now I want you to imagine this. Imagine you're on vacation. You absolutely want to and should try all the street food, local delicacies, fine dining and all of that jazz. But here's a secret you may not know. Every time you eat something and your brain's like, what you're eating is most probably almost entirely made up of fats and carbs. How's this for an example? Pizza, biryani, pasta, ice cream, Nutella, all fats and carbs. Now, I'm not saying don't have your fun, but in the only meal that you have the clear option to just get your protein, you see that there's actually no reason for you to not follow this rule, because no matter where in the world you are, you'll always have at least boiled eggs or an omelette station or milk, sausages, cold meat at your buffet, and you'll realize how it's really the best thing to eat. Number 3, stage 3 is what we are here for. Now, by the time you get to this stage, you will have already had your plate or 2 full of fruits, your protein, egg whites, and only now you get to bring back your oats, your porridge, your puri aloo, chole bhature. You get the point. This simple trick ensures that at least 80% of your meal is comprised of all the foods that you know are good for you. In which way the remaining 20%, the junk, couldn't possibly do you any harm. We must always remember to nourish our bodies first and then satisfy our taste buds. Just by following the simple rule of eating your proteins and fruits first and leaving your carbs and fats for the end, you decrease your chances of overeating on these calorie-dense foods to an unbelievable extent while still being able to enjoy them in smaller portions. Number 4, for those of you who may not have watched my previous video on this, first of all, what are you doing? Go watch. The message is clear. Never go for the juice over the fruit. Not only do you end up consuming all the added sugars in the juice, but you also miss out on all the fiber that you could have had from the fruit. Now, if you want to drink with your meal, go instead for a glass of milk with sugar free or a good cup of coffee. Number 5, take your time. You see, psychologically, when we see so much food laid out in front of us, we just want to attack. We want to go through everything as fast as possible, try it all. Especially if you follow all the rules that I just told you, meaning you're making all the right decisions first and then waiting to get to the fun stuff, the carbs and the fats, you're going to want to hurry the damn process up. I get that. But it's exactly in those moments that you must remind yourself that, you're out, you're probably on a vacation, and the point is not to stuff yourself like you're never going to see food again. The morning buffet and the Sunday brunch specifically are beautiful times to sit with the family, the friends, and discuss all the fun stuff you're planning to do that day. If you're on a business trip, chew your food, for God's sake. Formulate a productive plan for your day or just listen to some music, but be present. This isn't at all food related, but this is something I do every time without fail. I know you're probably on vacation, but exercise. Take a walk, go for a run, explore the area around you. Or just go to the hotel gym if yours has one. But move around. Not only is it going to make sure that you stay active or have too many regrets about having too much fun while on vacation once you get back. When you come back from exercising and sit down for your breakfast, it's really going to make you feel like you've earned the beautiful meal that you're so fortunate to have in front of you. We're going to wrap this up here today, guys. That's it for today from me. I will see you later.